the hearts that sustain us, bringing the love where the waves crash and scatter. Words form a bond and they endlessly chain us, kindness that matters. Voices arise and the flow never falter, building a space where the ties last forever. Chat is the place where respect doesn't alter, holding us clever. Grateful are we for the sparks that ignite us. Chat lifts us up, every voice brings its power. Threads of goodwill through the storms that unite us, hope we devour. Here in this space, every heart finds its meaning. Words weave a net where the world feels much kinder. Chat is the pulse, every moment redeeming, binding reminder. Grateful are we for the sparks that ignite us. Chat lifts us up, every voice brings its power. Threads of goodwill through the storms that unite us, hope we devour. Step right up, it's time to see a trio of fun and mystery. They're zany, they're brainy, and sometimes grainy, with antics so wild they'll drive you insane. Here's magic, they're tragic and kinda uncanny, a mix of the dark and the sweetly sunny, with hijinks and twists and a laugh galore. They'll leave you in stitches and wanting more. Adventure, surprise, and a dazzling flair. With every new turn you'll wanna be there. It's the show that'll glow and make you beam, so sit right down, it's the perfect team. Karrie and Brain Fog and Orion too, the zaniest crew to ever meet you. Karrie and Brain Fog and Orion too,
Well, hi.
Hello.
Hi. How are
Hello.
you?
Fine. I see you have your papoose there.
Yes, he has finally settled down to be snug as a bug in a rug rather than, a petulant child who wants nothing to do with what he asked for.
You should be able
Yeah.
to hear Birdie any moment because she's roaming and screaming.
I heard her earlier. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Her Highness
Yeah.
is in a mood.
He's been stuck in here with me all day because, like I said, the chickens got into the yard. Hey, J Bat. Hi, Fuzzy. The chickens
Hi,
came down the
J-Bat. Hi,
street,
guys.
jumped the fence, and Orion was losing his mind.
Oh, what color are the chickens?
One is white and one is orange.
Orange?
Like
Oh, auburn.
auburn, red, chicken color.
Chicken color. That's just wrong.
Chicken color.
Chicken color.
Orange.
Oh. So yeah, so you've got him calmed down.
Well, he wasn't behaving like this 5 minutes ago, was he?
Not while he was settling down. Why doesn't
Oh.
anybody else take him from you?
Oh, because he's my dog.
Oh, okay. I understand that.
He's my dog. He was my husband is not a dog person, so there were negotiations that had to occur.
Even after you brought him home, he didn't like warm up?
I mean, he's warmed up, but there were still negotiations that had to occur. It's not like he's mean to the dog.
Well, no, that's I didn't mean that.
Yeah. It just was not his preference to have. It wasn't even really even being a dog thing. He just didn't want another pet right now. And I did. So, yeah.
We all know who wins on those arguments.
Negotiations happened.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So, yeah, nobody else ever takes him but me because he's my dog.
So not even the kids take him, huh?
Well, we've only got one at home.
Well, when
So
is it?
they no, the eldest takes him quite often for me. In fact, the eldest took him to his emergency vet appointment where he ended up having surgery.
He
So,
looks he looks like he's starting to become a fetish, Missy.
well, it's not been like I didn't use this front pack for the longest time, but he's wanted to be up close to me and he wants to be up in my lap, but I can't have him just on my lap like I used to because he'll jump out of the chair. And I can't afford to sit and just hold him like this for an hour. So this, you know, and this also, he settles down and quits licking my face.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're lucky none of the pets have gotten sick from your makeup.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, or the moisturizers. When anybody licks my face, I'm like, moisturizer, don't let them lick my face.
Don't lick my face. There's all the things.
All the things, yes.
All the things. So I came up with a fun game we can play tonight. Almost as fun as high control group bingo was last night.
Oh my God. I am so glad I was just lurking for that. That was way over my limit considering where what I did before I got home. It was like, oh my God.
Yep. It was a lot, but everybody seemed to think it was a lot of fun. It was a bigger hit than I expected. Who would
Shows
have
where
thunk it?
shows where all of us YouTube freaks are in the real world.
Right. Right. Yes, Fuzzy, he is just a baby.
Well, he's still like healing too, so
He's going to be healing for a long time. He doesn't behave like he's healing, but he doesn't like it in his crate still. I'm going to have to call a trainer in to figure out about that.
you put him in a crate.
Yes, I do. When I'm at work and when we're gone from the house, yes, I do. Partially for his own protection and partially because I don't trust what he will or won't get into.
No, I know. I think all of my friends have crates, and I'm just like, I used to be, I'm not going to do that, and then the little sister finally went, yes, you are.
It's really important that they be crate trained, and his I don't know if it's because he wasn't in the crate during his whole recovery, so he's just having to be reacclimated. I'm not I'm not sure what it was.
gonna say,
Cricket,
that's
I'm glad you thought it was great. Sorry, what were you gonna say, brain fog?
I was gonna say that you had to be reacclimated to let him go.
It was hard. It did. I mean, it was essentially 6 weeks, well, 4 weeks of just, time off school and time off work and hanging out, and now I'm down to the home stretch.
Mm-hmm. You said this afternoon something about a style for your sources or something for your latest paper.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have to, right, you have to put citations in, and you have to put citations in the right format, following the right rules, right? There's all these conventions around how you do it.
I don't
And
understand how you have to write this paper a certain way to graduate, blah, 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 but you'll never write that paper again like that.
because it's part of my cumulative project, so they want it to all, the end result will be a website with my resume and my paper and the teaching materials that I've revised, and my teaching philosophy statement. All those things will be on a portfolio website
So what do
for,
you want to be when you grow up?
well, what I've been studying to be is an English teacher, not
Oh,
like a high school English teacher, but like an English teacher who teaches adults how to speak English.
ooh, actually sounds fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So in other countries, I can teach children and adults. In America, I can only teach adults. Um, the problem is it's not the best time right now to be graduating with that sort of a degree.
I don't think a lot of people care about English right now.
Yeah.
My
So,
one of my best friends did that. She went to Poland to teach English.
yeah. Yeah. Now it's a little difficult for me to go overseas, but there's tutoring, there's all kinds of different things I could do. I'm just going to have to get creative, see what job opportunities there are,
Hey, you
and
could probably
just,
do it online.
yeah, there's stuff you can do online. The problem with doing it online is often it's doing it online with um, children, and I'm not sure I want to do online with children. And often it's on the other side of the world, and so you have to be doing it during the specific hours for them, which may or may not work for my life. So therapist might have been a better choice for my master's, but
That's what I thought
nothing.
you were going to do was therapy.
If I had it to do over again, that's what I would do. But it's for several reasons I did not pick that at the time. So here we are. Here we are. I have seen, I mean, like I was so close to my master's, it didn't make sense to switch programs. They weren't going to accept my stuff, but I have seen some programs out there that get you your therapy license and are only 1-year programs if you already have your master's.
Ah, okay.
So once I've completed my master's, then I'll see if I can find a program like that, because then, then I don't have, then they are accepting some of my credits, right? Essentially, they're saying you've already got a master's, you can do it, so we're gonna let you do just the coursework or something. So, yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
college is fun.
yeah. Well, we will just see. We will just see what happens with me trying to find a job. How was your day?
Busy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been a lot more motivated, so I've been doing a lot more things around the house, and then the stream this afternoon, which was almost an hour and a half, and uh then went downstairs and play with my dragons for a little while, come back up here, and we'll be up here till probably 11.
Yeah, because you've got the thing.
Yeah, the thing after. Yeah.
That's been a lot.
Yeah, especially trying to read it. It's like, I could use an English teacher right now. It's awful. I don't know what
It
grade
is.
level it's supposed to be, or if these people just thought they could edit their own or what. But when you see me stumble, and I do stumble, it's because I don't understand the sentence structure.
Well, one of I can't be there tonight, but next time I'm there, I will see what I can find of the sentence structure. I'll go back and read the damn thing. Can you find it online for free, or do you have to buy it?
No, I got it online for free. I want to say I got it on a Democratic site because you don't want to get it off of the Heritage site.
Right.
I can't remember where I got it, but if you look, I think it's like the first or second in Google when you type it, it'll say PDF.
Okay.
And since it was in the record, it's public. So nobody's found me yet.
Okay. Good.
So fascism or not?
Fascism. Well, let's talk about Pam Bondi first.
Yes, and I didn't even go look her up. I was too busy watching the racist guy, them talk about him. So,
I've got a little bit of information.
oh, good.
Let me find the share screen and the right buttons.
Sorry, I'm watching I'm watching Orion going, what is he doing now? That he's gonna distract me. I love it.
He is doing nothing. He's just laying there. Okay, so
Stetson University, bitch, it's in Texas.
what's that?
She uh she got a degree in criminal justice from University of Florida and a law degree from Stetson University College of
University
Law. And
College
I
of
said,
Law.
I bet you that's in Texas.
Right. There it is. Ties to the Church of Scientology.
Mm.
She attended, well, you read that. Let me go get more.
Ties to the Church of Scientology. Bondi attended a 2014 fundraiser hosted by preeminent Scientologists in Florida and has received donations from individuals linked to the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty far away from it. And it's under controversies and connections. Ah, so she may not be mentioning Scientology.
Yeah. So the rest of this says in 2014, so that's 9 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
she did a fundraiser for her reelection campaign, and it was organized in Clearwater by prominent Scientologists. And she has participated in events associated with the church. But when I asked for further information, like how much money or specifics, there was no data.
Yeah, just under the heading of controversies, should pretty much say some, which is good because you know they've been talking to her since she got confirmed. You know they've been
Yeah.
trying to.
Yeah.
So,
Well, if they've offered her support in the past, then she's theoretically been safe pointed, and that will be interesting.
hopefully not.
Hopefully not. You think we
Yeah.
still got a chance?
She's probably gonna be a little distracted for a while because, there are so many lawsuits against is it Trump or the White House or the presidency? Um, that
Uh,
everybody
all of those, all of the above.
well, she handles, and I think I just read this yesterday. She would handle the ones that are with the government, and she would be able to advise the orange balloon, which with the ones that would be towards him. So I have a feeling she won't have time for Scientology for a while.
Let's hope.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
So
hope.
that's good because yeah, no, I was really nervous about going to the org today. I'm glad it rained because it was like I'm thinking, seriously thinking FBI guy will come out of the front doors and go, taking you. And that's the last thing you see.
That would be something else.
I wouldn't put it past them.
No, no.
Oh, no. Look, we got one.
Okay, I'm finding the information for Scientology or fascism. Okay.
Okay.
So the first quote, the individual is nothing, the state is everything.
I think I know. Come on, people. What do you think?
What do you guys think? The individual is nothing. We have plenty of people here today. The individual is nothing. The state is everything. Any votes, you guys? I can't do a poll. If we were in YouTube, I could do a poll, but I don't know how to share. I don't know how to share to invite somebody else if you're streaming directly from YouTube. Stop.
Well, you guys
Stop.
could just say one for Scientology, two for fascism.
There you go. One for Scientology, two for fascism. We don't need a poll.
No.
We don't need a poll.
They're all
Everybody's folding laundry. That's what's happening.
exactly. It's like, you guys are supposed to be folding laundry during my day stream.
Okay, let's give him a buy on this one. You guess the first one. You
Fascism.
guys are coming up slow.
Fascism. Two.
Two.
Yeah,
What did
I
we
agree.
say? One is what and two is what?
One is Scientology, two is fascism.
Okay.
That was fascism.
That was fascism.
That was easy.
You are not the individual you think you are. You are part of a bigger whole.
Is that the next one?
Uh-huh.
That's easy. And the only one participating is cricket. Hey, you, participate. Making in fashion.
You are not the individual you think you are. I made it easy. I made the
I was
comment.
gonna say that one should
Yeah,
be easy too.
that's okay. I got it fixed.
One. Ooh, Fuzz put one and two.
So the second one is actually
One.
L. Ron Hubbard.
So I
You
said
are
that
not
one.
the individual you think you are. You are part of a larger whole.
You're not the individual you think you are.
Okay, so I am going to, as we go along, first I have to write down Scientology is number
One.
1. Stop.
I'm looking at my head on the television. My head is so much bigger than yours.
That's because I'm zoomed out more. If I
Right.
zoom in more, I can make my head bigger. See?
Well, actually, that is better because now you're a little bit bigger. It's like if we're the same size, then it's easier to
We're the
like
same size.
there. That's about as close as we're gonna get. Otherwise, we could spend the next hour going, no, just a little
No,
bit
no, no.
more.
Yeah, right. Okay, the next one, I'm going to paraphrase these all slightly as we go, okay?
Okay.
The leader of a group is above all criticism. Their will is absolute.
Ooh.
The leader of the group is above all criticism. Their will is absolute.
Ah, I think I know. Come on, people. Even though I sort of agree with Fuzz one and two, but so
Papa Cat says, why vote? It's a rigged system.
exactly. And no faces here. Lord Orion.
Hi, No Face. How are you?
It says one.
Cricket is right.
Good. That was hard for
So
a
this
second, but
one,
when you reread it, it was like, ah, okay.
this one should be easy then. All within the group, nothing outside the group, nothing against the group.
You lost him.
Yeah, he wanted down.
Wow. I can hear him shaking.
Yep,
Gotta
that was
shake the
enough of
humans.
that apparently.
Gotta shake the humans off of him.
Yes.
I think Cricket got it right again.
No, that one is Mussolini. All within the state, nothing outside the state, nothing against the state.
You said group.
Yes, I told you guys I was going to paraphrase them slightly to make them harder to guess,
Well,
make them more generic.
beyond generic. That's a lot.
Otherwise, they're all going to reference the church and the state, and that's just going to be easy. We have to make the game harder. We are playing a game, Kristen. The
Yes.
game is called Scientology or
Or fascism.
fascism. And you get to vote after every quote that I slightly paraphrase in order to make it not just about the church or not just about the state.
He's cheating.
And Scientology is one, and
Fascism is two.
fascism is two.
Oh, next.
Okay, the next one is we are the complete opposite of democracy. We cannot tolerate opposition.
Remember, she's cheating, so
We are the complete opposite of democracy. We cannot tolerate opposition.
okay, come on.
You're a phone a friend, huh?
Well, it's like Cricket and I got the last one wrong. Ooh.
We are the complete opposite of democracy. We
See,
cannot tolerate opposition.
that seems like, throwing an obvious, but then you have to think, well, then it'd be the other one. And then you'd have to go, well, is this being paraphrased or not? Or, let a bunch of paranoid people play this game. I know. I'm with Cricket too.
Yep, it is. It's two.
Good.
Fascism is the complete opposite of democracy. It cannot tolerate opposition. That's
Okay.
Mussolini.
That's what I said.
Scientology says suppressive persons must be disconnected from. They are dangerous to the survival of the group.
Okay, can understand that one then. Yes.
So I'm not quite seeing the difference in the two.
You not?
Fascism is the complete opposite of democracy. It cannot tolerate opposition. Suppressive people must be disconnected from. They are dangerous. There's a difference, but it's they both have to do with suppression of dissent, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Except it's not called oppression in religion.
Right. Right. Hey Danny, how are you?
Hi, Danny. Hi, Dusty.
Okay, the next one is we must control what the public knows about us. If they hear the truth, it could destroy us.
I was just watching something about this. I think it was the Marisa thing with Aaron that I was watching this afternoon. And I use it a lot. So Buzz says two. Dusty, we're playing Scientology or fascism. Scientology one, fascism two.
I think Fuzzy said 2 to the one before. Kristen says
Oh,
1
okay.
with that one.
Okay, so Kirsten says one.
Any other votes, you guys? We must control what the public knows about us. If they hear the truth, it could destroy us. Okay, you guys got me. That's Elron.
Well, thus, I was gonna say, I always say, it will not fall apart if you leave.
Okay, how about this one? The truth is the truth, even if we have to make the public believe it through propaganda.
Oh, the knee jerk said one thing, and then it made me think of the other. How's that for decisions?
Yeah,
Let's make them more confused.
The truth is the truth, even if we have to make the public believe it through propaganda.
I think they're just watching us. Oh. Kirsten says 2.
You
Cricket
guys are
says
well
2.
schooled. Yeah,
I'm
that's
with
Goebbels.
2.
That's Goebbels.
I'm with 2 also.
Yep,
Propaganda.
Goebbels. Goebbels. Fascist quote.
Yeah, that's what it was
Um,
like knee jerk when you said propaganda. It's like, oh, fascism. Why don't you talk about fascism, but not Germany in World War II? Mussolini.
Hold on, I lost you.
Maybe it's an Italian thing in the Bay Area because we have a lot of Italian people. So we didn't necessarily have a lot of German people. So maybe that's why we learned about Mussolini.
Ah. Um, Loyalty is to me the people and the leader. All else is secondary. The group, the people, and the leader. Loyalty is to the group, the people, and the leader. All else is secondary.
I'm thinking against what my knee jerk is. So I have an idea. And let's see what Kirsten and Cricket say. And maybe get Fuzz to say something again. Come on, Fuzz.
This isn't quite as much fun as high control group bingo.
Playing Dragons yesterday and I'd hear something pop up and I go, what?
Loyalty. What, Kristen? What to what? What to what? Yesterday we played high control group bingo. Okay, loyalty is, yeah.
Who?
Loyalty is to the group, the people, and the leader. All else is secondary. That is fascism.
Thank you. I was going to say 2, but then I almost said 1. That's why I said, I want to say this one, but I might say that one. So you almost had it with the group.
That was said by a certain mustached man.
Yeah, I still won't say his name. I still have the old rule that if you say his name, it's over.
Yes. Yes.
He sounds
Your
like a chihuahua.
loyalty. Hold for a moment. Oh, I'll tell you this one if you can hear me. Your loyalty is paramount. We are your family. Not positive, Kristen.
I was going to say she's taken him from online. That and we don't talk about his name. So there's an old internet thing that if you or actually newsroom or news
Yes.
group saying that if you say his name, then the argument is over.
Yes. Godwin's law.
Yes. So I still won't say his name.
Yes, Kristen.
Yes. The mustache
As
guy.
Sophia said that one of the past leaders of her country.
You can also say Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, it could be Charlie Chaplin.
Yes.
Your loyalty is paramount. We are your family.
Well, people have said things.
Kristen is right.
I would, yeah. The family
Your
thing got that
loyalty
one.
to the Church of Scientology is paramount. The church is your family.
Ah, Sister Sledge. Oh my God. That made me cough.
Enemies must be eliminated to ensure the survival. Ensure survival.
Ensure survival or ensure the survival?
Ensure survival.
Okay.
Sister Sledge. Yes, we are family.
Yeah, now that's going through my head. Why is it always a song?
Yeah, Sophia is really cool, Kristen.
Who is Sophia?
Matrick McGonagall. Matrick McGonagall. Maybe if she shows up, we'll introduce you. She's lovely.
Okay.
She's lovely.
So
Enemies must be eliminated to ensure survival.
I'm with Kirsten.
So that is fascist.
Yes. It was the ensure survival.
Enemies must be dealt with severely, even if it means ruining their lives.
Oh, that's easy.
No.
Actually, most of the way she reads them is also how you can tell, because she's not too convoluted about it. So that's why I said I've been saying the word that made me think of what it was.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying not to be too convoluted.
yeah, because then I say she's cheating. So read it again.
Enemies must be dealt with severely, even if it means ruining their lives.
Come on, all of us. We should know that one.
Yeah, Fuzzy and Kristen are right.
Yep. Yep. I'm with the group. The ruining their lives thing. It is, isn't it?
Democracy is weak. Only we can achieve true progress.
Oh. And people, not fast enough. I was yesterday when I was reading 2025, I went, "Oh my God, am I reading too fast?" I might
Yeah,
be reading.
you have to slow down. I do that too.
Yeah, because that way people can listen to it like at two times. So yesterday was the first day I was aware of it, so I'm gonna have to slow down.
Democracy, yeah, you're going fast to try and fly through it.
Yeah, it is. So yes, I go with the crowd too.
Okay, yes, that is too. Um, we must have total control over our uh
Oh,
over over their lives. We must have total control over their lives.
that seems really easy. I'm gonna go with the knee jerk, but I've never heard it in the ether, so that's why I said I'm going to say what I am going to say. You know, when you amuse yourself, there are problems. Anything? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller?
Bueller.
Bueller.
We must have total control over your lives.
One, two. We got Cricket, got Kirsten. See, I have
Yeah,
it on my
you
phone
guys are
too.
good at this.
Huh?
The church, that's one, it's Scientology.
Yep.
The church must have total control over its members' spiritual and personal lives.
It was like the lives thing that made me go, oh, that's Scientology. Hard one. Well, they're supposed to be hard because it's supposed to make you think, and then you get caught on in a rabbit hole, and then the next thing you know, you're looking
Mhm.
this stuff up afterwards. Or at least that's what I do.
The democratic model is flawed. We provide a better way.
Ooh. I'll go with the knee jerk. But that one could be hard because the way you worded it, it's like, hmm, could be this, but might be that. But I don't remember it being so family oriented, I guess you could say. Fuzz says two. Kirsten says two. Cricket says two. I said one.
You're right.
I'm
That's
right.
L. Ron Hubbard. The democratic model is flawed. Scientology provides a better way.
Yeah, fascism, family. Nope. They want that 6-year-old with a gun. So
We must control everything in your life, including your thoughts.
it could be both. Uh, okay, people, come on. I've got an idea. I don't know, maybe I was scared by fascism as a kid because it's like, how could I not know about this mustache guy but could know about Mussolini?
Fascism's a little scary.
Just a little. Repeat it, please.
We must control.
We must.
We must control everything in your life, including your thoughts.
Okay, two.
Yep, it's two. It's fascism. It's
That's why I said
Mussolini.
I must have been really scared of fascism as a kid.
The state must control everything in the life of its citizens, including their thoughts.
Maybe my grandmother didn't like it. I don't know. That's weird.
The individual exists to serve the whole. The group's success is your success.
Faces popping up are really cute.
You zipping your mouth, Kristen? Were those two ones? The individual
That's said
exists.
one.
No, the individual exists to serve the whole. The group's success is your success. Yep, that's Scientology.
I was gonna say that's why I was gonna say, weirdly enough, those are easy. I had to think for the fascism ones, but not the Scientology.
Follow without question. Doubt is the enemy. Oh, well, Kristen, this must be better than the horrible book.
So that's saying something for the horrible book too. If this is better, Scientology or fascism?
Follow the teachings without question. Doubt is the enemy.
Now you made me change my mind. One. It says two. Kirsten says one.
Well, that's one.
Okay.
That's Scientology. The actual quote, I am paraphrasing because otherwise it'd give it all up. A true Scientologist follows the teachings of the church without question. Doubt is the enemy.
Well, you said teachings. That's what made me change my mind. So at first I thought it was fascism, and then you said teachings, and I'm like, oh, that's him.
Fuzzy, are you keeping score?
She's just typing numbers.
I think she's keeping score.
Ah, okay.
Follow the orders of the state without questioning to be good. Oh, that's easy. I gave it to you.
Yes, 2.
I didn't paraphrase.
Hmm?
I didn't paraphrase.
No.
We seek to merge the individual with the group, where the individual is not above or outside the group.
I don't know. Could be both. I really don't have something picking one out. That's scary. So we've got 2s going on.
Yep, you guys are right. Fascism seeks to merge the individual with the state, where the individual is not above or outside the law.
See, that could have been fascism too, or also. So
So the next one is we must control both the mind and the body.
that's both. Okay, no, that's easy, isn't it? Yes.
We must control both the mind and the body.
I would say 2, actually. Body is what did it. Well, niacin. No, I'll stick with 2.
2. It's 2.
2? Okay.
The
I
state
did
must control both the mind and the body. Yep, 1 is Sciento and 2 is the Fash.
right. The fashion.
The state must control both the mind and the body of the individual. That's
And
Mussolini.
how does fascism control the body? I guess it just goes along with, the whole thing.
Yeah.
That would be to work, right? Okay. Yeah, 2. Fascism.
The state must control both the mind and the body of the individual. Fascism.
Even though it could sound like Scientology too.
We can achieve total mental control, and that leads to total freedom.
That's an easy one.
Yeah, that one's easy.
Yeah. 1. Yeah.
That one's easy.
You didn't was it paraphrase that phrase?
That one's hard. I did paraphrase that one. The through Scientology, we can achieve total mental control, and that leads to total spiritual freedom. That is the actual quote.
Wow. Those quotes
That
are
is, these are L. Ron Hubbard.
yeah, wordy. Yeah, it must be hard to paraphrase that. Oh.
Obedience to principles is the only way to achieve success. Yeah, Kristen, it wasn't.
Did give it away. That's why I
They're
was
hard
like,
to cover it up. It's hard to cover up some of these, so I'm doing my bestest.
considering how long that quote was, yes, I would agree with you. So that would be, I say 2. Buzz says 1. Yes. Mm.
Kristen says 1 or 2.
No, oh, okay. Yeah,
Yep.
the chat comes in slowly on the restream screen, but it comes in faster on the television and the phone.
Yes, it comes in faster on the YouTube screen.
Yeah.
But I'm already watching 6 streams, 6 different screens. Orion, no.
I'm not
Lay down.
surprised.
Lay down. Yeah, he's not going to mind. Okay, so that one, Cricket, was actually Scientology. Obedience to the principles of Scientology is the only way to achieve spiritual enlightenment.
You think no, it had to be 1. I don't remember what I thought. As I say, the brain fog is real, people.
Obedience is the only way to achieve our goals, I think is what I said.
Oh, then I thought it was Scientology. Okay.
Kristen, because I'm reading the screen. I'm reading the screen. I'm only watching 2 screens, and I'm really only watching 1, but I'm watching several different windows.
I'm watching 3 different screens. And since Big Giant Head hasn't said anything lately, I haven't had to go to the laptop.
I can't remember what I said. Propaganda is the most powerful tool for unifying the people and instilling the will to follow the leader. I think that's what I
2.
said.
That's 2. I don't think that place says propaganda. Hmm.
Something like that, Fuzzy.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one is fascism. Yes.
Ooh.
Propaganda is the most powerful to Goebbels himself. Propaganda is the most powerful tool for unifying the people and instilling the will to follow the leader.
Right. Propaganda. That's what it was.
Propaganda.
And it's storming outside again. Yeah.
The only path to greatness is through total loyalty to me and the group.
I hope it isn't that easy, but I'm thinking the obvious. So, because it just
The
sounds
only
like it.
path to greatness is through loyalty to me and the group.
Even the paraphrasing can't escape it.
I know.
That's bad. But then again, I've never read any of his books. Random numbers. I agree with Kirsten. 1.
No.
2?
The only path to greatness is through total loyalty to the state and its leaders.
Now you're cheating. Classic kid. Yeah. Now you're cheating.
We must ensure that our message is the only one people hear.
I have an idea, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna get them all wrong now. I reached that point.
They
It's like,
start to
oh,
blend together, don't they?
yes. Ah, I see my dad for lunch tomorrow. I should ask him, why do I know so much about fascism? He'd probably know. Oh, yes, I agree with the crowd. Or I agree, yeah, too.
L. Ron Hubbard. Through our media channels, we must ensure that Scientology's true message is the only one people hear.
Who's sending the little laughy emojis?
I missed those.
You what?
I didn't see the laughing emojis.
They are the Android. I don't know if they'll be on the iTunes. That's the one thing I miss between your phone and mine is you guys can react to texts without having to put a big emoji. We can't. Or keep it moving for some reason. So yeah, there is one thing I am jealous of on an iPhone. Just one.
Which is?
That you guys can put responses like liked,
Oh,
loved, laughed, stuff like that. You can't do that on Android. You have to put the big emoji as a response.
also Apple Cash. Apple Cash is really handy.
Well, I've got PayPal, Google, and Samsung if I use them. Have an event that yeah.
Google Pay is a thing. I don't have Google Pay, so there is that. There is that.
Yeah, and since I have PayPal wired to my regular bank account, I can use them too, but I tease Papa Cat about him using it, so I can't use it yet. You know, the classic,
Okay.
it would take longer to get, or it would take less time to take your card out of your wallet than it would trying to line up your wrist.
Yeah, there is that. Although Apple Pay saved me a few times just because I forgot my wallet. And then I went and bought things because I didn't realize that I'd forgotten my wallet. You know how that is.
That's why for the longest time I've gotten wallets on my phone.
I have a wallet that goes on my phone, but sometimes it doesn't happen. Okay, next one. How comes
Next,
the score not moving, Fuzzy? Those who oppose this, those who those who oppose us are enemies, and they must be crushed.
these are quotes too. So paraphrased phrase quotes. I think I've heard the second one in long form.
Those who
So
oppose us are enemies, and they must be crushed.
we'll see what the rest of the peanut gallery says. I'm just the top peanut on the hill right now. Kirsten says 2. Cricket says 1. And I keep saying Kirsten. I'm sorry, Kristen. I say 2.
Yeah, that is Mussolini. Those who oppose the state are enemies of the people, and they must be crushed.
That sounds like Mussolini. At this point, he's my favorite.
Enemies, enemies must be dealt with accordingly.
That could be either. Mm, okay, I know who I have in my head.
Enemies must be dealt with accordingly.
Actually, that would have been a fun game. Mussolini or Elron.
Well, that's kind of what we're doing.
Yeah,
little bit.
well, you talked about the
With
mustache guy.
the mustache guy is in there too.
Yeah. So weirdly enough, I could understand Mussolini. I'm with the crowd one.
Yep, suppressive persons are enemies of the church and must be dealt with accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
But it's awful close to those who oppose the state are enemies of the people and they must be crushed. I mean,
No, it is
I'm
really
not
close.
I'm not seeing a whole lot of daylight between those two.
Just a different intonation. My ears perk up for Mussolini.
Survival depends on leadership.
Now I'm getting fascism mixed with something else. What am I getting it mixed with? Okay, I have one in my I have one in my head, but I'm not sure which one.
It's not really a stream unless you're side Googling, Kristen.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have fun with Mussolini. He'll scare the bejesus out of you.
No, that is a
I was gonna say
paraphrase of
one.
the church's survival depends on the leadership of its founder, L. Ron Hubbard.
That's what I was thinking, because I was thinking that fascism wouldn't be about the leader. It would be about the state.
Desires must come second to needs of the group. Personal desires must come second to needs of the group.
Winner gets a sticker.
I got stickers I can send out. That's a good idea.
I still
I've
don't have
got
George.
stickers I can send folks.
He ran the fascist party, but they speak of him as a national socialist.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the H guy is a national socialist too. So, there's that.
And that's always an argument too, was socialism and fascism, or ask those guys. They're throwing
Yes.
them all around right now.
Yes, guys, that is Scientology. Your personal desires must come second to the needs of the church and its mission.
Didn't even register in my head. Hold on. Meow, did you check the mail? Please. I haven't gotten George yet, so he was supposed to be here yesterday. You can move the dead cat on your lap.
Um,
Serious now, Kristen? What? What?
the only way to deal with enemies is to annihilate them completely. No face. We're just continuing to play fascism or Scientology.
Iran versus Mussolini. I have an idea. Oh, you're gonna give her to me now? Oh, I thought you were gonna give her to me. Ugh. He's had the cat on his lap the whole time, which is bad for him. He's going to get a finger wagging.
Oh.
So two, I say two. I received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Oh, that's the Restream chat, people. Okay, advertisement.
Well,
Two?
how about this one? Enemies must be destroyed because they are the threat.
One. I'm now at
So the
one.
first one I said, you guys. Yes, Kristen, it's my dog whining. The only way to deal with enemies is to annihilate them completely. And the second one said enemies must be destroyed because they are a threat.
I thought Muesli the first time and Elrond the second time, so I'm in the middle.
So the only way to deal with enemies of Scientology is to annihilate them. And the enemies of the state must be destroyed, for they are the threat to our civilization.
What are you holding on to?
His leash. His leash.
Yeah, I have to learn all this again because when I was little, my dog was devoted, so I didn't have to worry about that.
He wants to go play with child number 3 who came home, who doesn't want to deal with him right now.
Oh. One of those people that you have to deal with it if you like it or not. Thank you.
Yeah, that
I
doesn't
know.
work with teenagers.
His teeth. I think we had a run on at that point, Kristen.
It was a run on. It was a run on.
Yeah, I think it was two.
Okay. Those who reject our people are inferior. No, those outside of our people are inferior and incapable of understanding the truth.
You know what I'm thinking about that one. Or dachshunds? It's late for you guys. I'd say one on that one.
Yep. Those who reject Scientology are spiritually inferior and incapable of understanding the truth. We will create a society full of strong, loyal people devoted to the cause.
He didn't show up today. Something's wrong. I think mail got stolen. Damn it.
Do you have a tracking number?
Yeah, it's in Brain Fog's text or Brain Fog's Gmail.
Okay, I'll check.
Papa Cat's gonna check
Okay.
because it said he was coming yesterday.
That would be unfortunate.
What was the quote?
I combined 2 questions into one, Kristen.
Are you dropping or am I dropping?
I could be dropping. Am I dropping?
Well, I could be too because of the weather.
Those outside the group are inferior. Nope, I already said that one.
I think we just
We
had
will
bad
create a society of strong, loyal individuals devoted to the cause. No, George didn't come today, Fuzzy.
No, but what did come today? My 1,000-piece puzzle, which I'm going to talk about tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, I want to hear about the 1,000-piece puzzle tomorrow.
So yeah, one of us is cutting out, and I can't tell if it's you or me or both. It could be both.
You're freezing up a little bit. Am I freezing up too, y'all?
Yeah, who's freezing to the outside? Because even mine is saying that I'm dropping and coming back.
Okay, 2.
I didn't even hear the quote, so
We will create a society of strong, loyal individuals devoted to the cause. Everybody says it's fashy. It is fashy. The state will
building up the
create a
second half. But it sounded
society.
like fascism to begin with.
The state will create a society of true warriors, strong, loyal, and devoted to the
Wow,
cause.
when you get to that phrase, you cut out every single time.
That's hilarious.
That is so weird. I think it's me because we have the storm going on outside.
We will
Ooh, if I'm
create the
talking.
most we will create the most advanced beings on earth, far superior to the rest of humanity.
Hmm. We're both cutting out.
Are we still cutting out? We missed first Minnesota goodbye. Not that we do them here.
Oh, they acknowledge it's late. So, okay. So George still exists. It would not have been fun trying to find a new George.
Okay. Acknowledging it's late is good. Yes, that was Scientology, Fuzzy.
Scientology sent me George?
No.
Yeah, we're both
Yeah.
having issues.
Scientology creates the most advanced beings on earth, far superior to the rest of humanity.
Oh, that means I'm probably not going to do Old Tifa tonight because if I'm cutting out. Bummer.
You deserve a break here and there.
Yes. Isn't that the truth? But yeah, if I'm cutting out, I definitely don't want, because if I'm watching something, I hate it when it gets wound up. So, and it keeps
Right.
saying, oops, connection lost.
Buffering. And I mean, if it's here and there, if it goes, well, there she went. And there she went. Let's see. No, where'd she go? How'd she get disconnected? Let's reconnect her. Are you there? Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, you're
Yeah,
back.
I definitely can't do Old Tifa tonight if this is happening. So it
Yeah,
just
that's
reconnected
weird.
me
It just
and it
kicked
might
you
be gone
half.
again.
You're coming back.
We have to learn to stop looking at things with our mouths agape. I just saw me come up.
Yeah, I should do that. I should do that.
I was going to say something earlier, then I just do it now too.
Okay.
Oh,
How about this one?
which also could mean that maybe something's going on in the world that it's eating our bandwidth.
That could be.
Ah.
Nobot vacuumed up brain fog. That's hilarious, Nobot.
Those are tired for and do not deserve our respect. That's one, right? We're frozen again, I think.
No, we're not.
Actually, I should look at
Unless we
my
both
phone
are.
instead of the television.
I think Kristen's winning. Did we lose her again?
Let's see. It says I'm up, but it's
Yeah,
not.
says you're here.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, maybe there's something going on in the world that's killed our bandwidth.
Orion, enough.
Hmm. We might have to end early or end before the last Minnesota goodbye.
That wouldn't be the end of the world. The next episode
I've lost you
of
again. Yeah.
Severance is on tonight. Are you
That's what's
back?
that's what's taking all our bandwidth, huh?
That might be what's taking all our bandwidth. Yeah. Um, those outside are inferior and do not deserve our respect. The direct quote is
One.
Those outside of our people are inferior and do not deserve our respect, and that is the
True.
mustachioed man himself.
Yeah, when you put the word in there, yeah, but it did sound like one.
Mhm. Okay, back to your lovely book. It must be a really fun book, Kristen, if this is like an improvement.
Not to put ourselves down.
No, I'm putting the game down. I mean, it's
I
not
actually,
the funnest thing in the world.
no, we should go back to what your game was, except I don't like doing bingo.
Yeah,
No.
I'm still trying. I thought we could try authoritarian taboo, and make people guess words but not be able to use other words. But we'd have to come up with our own taboo cards, and that's like more trouble than I want to go to.
No, I've never played it.
Taboo?
Yeah,
You have to have played it. It's like right out of the 80s,
but it
early
depends on when it
90s.
is because there's an age gap where everybody stopped playing with me and I wasn't out of the house yet. So if it's in
Oh,
that time zone, no, I didn't play it. Unicorn or sunflower stream?
that could be fun, Fuzzy. That's supposed to be bacon baking hour. Oh, there we go.
I got these a couple of years ago.
I made a new rock today. Can you guys see it?
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's awesome. Nice rock. Are you going to start leaving them around?
No, I'm not allowed to leave them around because it's sort of littering with acrylic paint.
Oh, yeah. Oregon.
Yeah.
I'd probably get told as California. Yeah.
Kristen says go dig in the back of your game closet. Taboo is there.
No, it's not. I swear to God, we didn't play it. It was in those years where I was trying to be an adult and I had nobody in my family play games with me. So, because
Okay.
I'm the baby.
Well, then we'll play it one night. Just, can you guys hear him? He is just a pill tonight. We are the source of all truth and must be the only guiding principle in life.
Number two, I think. Even it'll probably be one. You can tell by the wrinkles on my forehead.
We are the source of all truth and must be the only guiding principle in life. Are you really, Fuzzy?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't even know what the game like is. I remember seeing the commercials, but that's it. It was like a Trivial Pursuit box or something.
Ooh, I got you guys good on that one. That is Mussolini. The state is the source of all truth and must be the only guiding principle in life.
I think I said one, but I think two. But yeah, no, I couldn't figure that one out.
But here we go.
Hmm.
We are the only source of true knowledge, and all other sources are false.
I would say one because I can't think of it being used in two.
Well,
Because
they just did. We are the source of all truth and must be the only guiding principle in life. We are
and
the
that
only
was
source of knowledge, and all other sources are lies.
right, that would be one.
Yep. The Church of Scientology is the only source of true knowledge, and all other sources are lies.
Yeah,
So there you go, guys.
do you see the quilt I'm sitting on?
I did see the quilt you're sitting on. It's beautiful.
Actually, I got it off Etsy, and at the time it was only $75, and it's a regular size quilt. queen size, I
That's
think.
not bad.
That was
Nice.
crazy. I think somebody was desperate for money and know how to make quilts like really easily. So it's like quilt, not just, it's not stuffed, but the material's heavy. So really claim to own truth, like truth of what? Oh, hell. Oh,
So
yeah, Mussolini.
Scientology or fascism, it's really unclear.
Mussolini loved himself more than Miscavige. Yes.
Oh, really?
That's what I've always thought. He probably thought he was pretty too. He had that sort of charisma, but he thought he was
Charisma.
beautiful.
Well, he's an Italian man of a certain age, too.
Got scared of him before I could look at him as a sex object. So
Well, the mustachioed man probably thought he was handsome at one point in time, too.
had to. The way he was, I mean, the eccentric sort of preening makes me think of like Prince or Michael Jackson, but could never pull that off because that just persona was really gross.
Stalin was apparently quite a ladies' man, if I recall correctly.
I can sort of see it in Stalin, uh, because the face shape, probably that, and it was Russia, and
Yeah.
they all were a bunch of loose people before the revolution.
Well, I don't know that we weren't loose. I think that people just didn't talk about it.
The Russian court was known for, come on, Rasmussen.
He was gaining lots of loot. Yes, he was gaining lots of loot. That was part of the deal. That was
Yeah, the problem is he hid a lot of it too, so we still haven't found Jewish families' art.
Yeah.
They're not sure where it is. They tried to find it. Loose people, yes. Yeah, in
If
the
you start if when you do genealogy, you start Stalin did have the better mustache.
yes,
Cricket
definitely.
will probably attest to this. You do genealogy and you start realizing that there ain't 9 months between those dates.
For who?
For lots and lots of people, there ain't 9 months between those dates.
Oh yeah.
And
Especially the
and
married
what
to birth. Yeah.
back in the day. Yeah.
I bet you why that's why home birth was very popular because you could lie then.
Well, it was the only option then.
No, I mean when they were transferring over the option, there were still a lot of people doing home births, not just from fear
Oh,
of hospitals, I
interesting.
believe.
Yeah, there's a whole story about that transition. I don't remember it. I used to know it because when I was deciding if I was going to do home birth or not, I did a lot of research about it. But then I decided that if I wanted any pain assistance, I was going to have to be in a hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not against pain medication.
I just thought it'd be really gross.
It's
Just
gross
the
no
mess.
matter which way you slice it.
But at least in a hospital, nurses can take care of it. I could just picture everybody just going, I changed my mind. I'm not claiming that.
Oh, no, they don't do that. They don't do that. And it's not like dirty. It's not a
Germaphobe,
big
man.
mess.
Well, was it
No
the
germs, completely,
well
completely no germs.
the infamous poop and birth?
Well, but that's not really poop. It's meconium. It's the stuff that's in their intestines before they have any food to eat.
No, I mean the mother poops. It's very well known.
Well, yeah, when you're delivering, but they wipe that out of the way so that the baby doesn't land in it,
Yeah.
right?
Thank you. That was
People
not what I
lied
wanted.
on records. People lied on records a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, Cricket.
Yes. Oh yeah. No, I like Kristen's comment, and I'm thinking, how many people are saying that today? Stalin was gorgeous and kicked ass.
Mussolini had the original Xenu eyes. That's funny, Fuzzy.
He did. Oh my God, he did have the million yard stare. Wow. I sure wish that we would have been able to see these people colorized because black and white is too easy to normalize because you just think old movie.
Well, it's like Roman statues being all white, right? When they were all painted and in color now, yeah, birth waste is a thing. It's not that big a deal.
I'm past that part of the world, so there.
I'm past that part of the world too, luckily.
What was I gonna say? Oh, also the fig leaves that all of those have probably been put on in the past, what, 100, 200 years.
Right, right.
Can
That
show
as
boobs like
well.
crazy, but can't show boys' parts.
Yes. The David is considered a problem, whereas Aphrodite not so much.
Wait. It's like, no wonder everybody gets screwed up on equality as we're growing up. David's parts are more important to hide.
And they all shrunk. That's funny, Kristen.
Actually, wouldn't be surprised. I need to look that one up.
I'm curious how the nude ones were painted because they couldn't have just painted clothes over them. Because
I
that would
figure,
make no sense. If you're painting on clothes, then why not sculpt the clothes?
no,
You
I
don't
was
have
gonna,
to sculpt in that much detail.
well, but you can like, do it like if there's a shadow on it, do it as a nude, do it nude color can be, a myriad. You never know. So, I
Yeah,
mean,
they could have done all kinds of stuff.
yeah, I never thought to think that they were painted.
Yeah,
Wow.
they were painted.
Because they're marble. Yeah, marble would disintegrate, yeah, the paint would go away.
Mhm.
Naked and
They
cold.
were all colorful and painted. They were not marble. They were not bare marble, no. Standing
Wow.
out there for all those years, they got windswept. That's why I'm
That
not
is
allowed to
very
put out
logical.
painted rocks.
That is very logical, and I never thought of that. Wow. Now I got to go listen to the long name guy who does the art uh, documentaries. I can never say his last name.
Compact peen was considered the beauty ideal.
I can actually see that.
Aha.
I could see dwarfs being beautiful because of the way they're um, proportioned, because they're just smaller people.
Mhm.
So I can see that. And it would explain why there seems to be a lot of small people in Roman movies.
Interesting.
Mhm.
It's compact. Right,
Compact.
Kristen.
Sorry, compact. I'm not up to date with the wording, even though
The
I have a compact.
appropriate words. Yeah.
Even though I have a compact friend, we don't talk about her height.
I always wish I was felt like I was really tall because
I
all of my friends are like 5 feet and 5'1", and my grandmothers were like 5 feet and 5'1".
Yeah, my 6 foot tall cousin, the supermodel, I call her, yeah. Uh, she even would come over to my parents' house and say, "Even your house is small." She was definitely an anomaly in the wild kingdom.
Fuzzy, you're cracking me up. Cracking me up.
Christine, you're so interested in the penile today. You're
Yes,
laughing to
Kristen.
death?
Laughing to death. Tiny willies. Yeah.
One of the people that Kamala dated was Willie Brown. He was the mayor of San Francisco, a lifelong politician. She was young, he was older, the usual at the time. That's why when everybody tried to make a big deal out about it, it was like, no, no, she wasn't doing it to climb the ladder, figuratively and literally. Whenever I see Willie, I think of him. Because of course there were jokes made about him when he was mayor, so of San Francisco.
Oh, of course. And he was the mayor of San Francisco, and she got it.
They were
So they
accusing
were
her.
contemporaries.
Yeah, they were contemporaries. They were accusing her of climbing the ladder by dating him, and it was like, no, he just, convinced her to date him for a while because he had the suave going on when he was younger.
Right, right. And she was
So,
younger.
well, that night, I always wondered why they didn't really talk about where she was from, and they didn't talk about where she grew up because she grew up in Berkeley, and it was like I didn't understand why. You figured that would be more of an X spot because of the urban jungle in Hippieville. So that was very weird.
I think that's San Francisco politics that are beyond my ken.
No, I meant in the presidential. No, when she was here,
Oh,
yeah. Like I said, if I cross my fingers, it'll be Newsom and her next time. Anyway, Rico, yes, suave.
Rico Suave, indeed.
Yeah, he was like that when he was younger, very much so. Uh, got his suits from the local haberdasher or hats. Yeah, it's like, and he was corrupt as hell, openly corrupt as hell, which is so bizarre.
Wow. And when
Yeah.
was he mayor?
Oh God, when was he mayor? I want to say the 80s. He was also, he was something state. He might have been the AG of state too. Yep. Yes, he did. Old Roman Willie Brown.
Did they really?
Yes. See, I didn't
That's
know that Kamala dated
hilarious.
him because he dated so many people back then.
96 to 2004. He was succeeded by Gavin Newsom. That's what ChatGPT as mayor, as mayor, as mayor. Was Gavin Newsom mayor of San Francisco?
Yes. Yes. When he was really pretty too. So it was really nice to
Okay.
watch. I
He
don't think
was
anybody,
succeeded by Gavin Newsom as mayor.
yeah, I don't think we registered like whatever he was doing in San Francisco. Because you just look at him and his wife, I mean, his whole family thing was absolutely perfect. So remember who he went
Aw,
out
that's so
or who he's
sweet.
married to before his current wife.
Fuzzy make your tummy hurty, Kristen? I am sorry.
That's
I
good.
am
That means it's ab
sorry.
work.
Okay, brain fog. I need to call it. For some reason, my back and shoulders are killing me, and dog is still whining.
Yes. Go take care of your little hot dog.
He is
Bud, don't say
not
that.
giving it up. Just a pill.
Like I
Thank you
said,
all for coming.
thank you. Hit the like button. Hit
We
the
will
sub
be
button.
back over at Brain Fogs next week.
Yes.